But we kick off our show. Hey, every game this week is the Prep Rally Game of the Week. We start in Class 7A. They're 9-0. They have dominated the regular season. They are the #1 seed in Class 7A. The 9-0 Normal Community Ironmen hosting 5-4 Summit Argo. The Ironmen offense and defense have been great 9 weeks in a row. Tomorrow they get a playoff test from the Chicago Suburban Argo Argonauts.
Well, they're a team that's been in the playoffs for 2 straight years. They were playing playoff football week 9. They had to win to get to 5-4, so they've been playing and practicing with that sense of urgency. And all 3 phases, they're big. They have good size. They have good athletes. I think they're a really good run team, so we've got to be able to stop the run and try to make them one-dimensional.
We definitely got a lot of confidence, but it's really just from the hard work we've been putting in. Like, I feel like everything is coming all together.
In Class 6A, Normal West got a remarkably athletic draw. The Wildcats play Chicago Simeon Saturday. A win likely sends them to a second-round game with mighty East St. Louis. But the Wildcats are not about to look past a very dangerous Chicago Simeon team.
They're big and they're athletic. You know, they're going to be bigger and more athletic than we are, and so that's something we're used to. You know, we've played a lot of teams that are bigger than us. I think they're used to a certain style, and you know, I feel like we provide something a little bit different than what they're used to. And then you know, we're excited about being able to play it here at our place.
Now to Class 5A and talk about a tough playoff draw. Peoria High draws the 15-time state champion Joliet Catholic Academy. Peoria High, of course, finished second in state a year ago. They've had their eyes on winning a state title all year, so at some point you got to play a team like JCA. Why not round 1 tomorrow night?
What I think of as classic Joliet Catholic, I mean, they're big up front. They play really disciplined football. They got some dudes that can move around, and they got some you know, some high quality players as well that will go make plays. So it's definitely going to be a formidable team for sure.
Also representing the Big 12 Conference, the Peoria Notre Dame Irish. The Irish travel to Kewanee tomorrow night. Peoria Notre Dame is confident a season full of Big 12 Conference tests will have them ready for the Class 4A playoffs.
We're going to be experienced going into the playoffs right now. I mean, we've been going against 5, 6, 7, 8 teams. We're going to be experienced. We're going to be battle tested. But I think we're coming out with a lot of confidence right now and playing really well.
Now to the Middle Illini schools, and the Middle Illini champion Washington has a huge senior class, a retiring head coach. They want to go out with a very special playoff run, a run that begins with Washington taking on the Danville Vikings. Yeah, the Panthers lost in week 2, but they've been dominant ever since. They're looking forward to a game against the Danville Vikings out of the Big 12 coming up tomorrow at Babcock Field.
You know, they get a QB that can run a little bit, so similar in some of the things they do, like Kankakee style, but not quite the same people all over the place.
I'm confident that if we go out there and we practice, or we play like we practice and we practice hard, like I think that we're a good team, and I'm confident that we're a good team. It doesn't matter who we play.
The Morton Potters are 8-1 and one of the state's top-ranked teams and seeds. Morton's also likely a home underdog when they play Chicagoland Catholic Power New Lenox Providence, a 10-time state champ.
Oh, they're big. They're big. They're really big all the way across the board. Big, thick kids, and you know, and they can do a lot, and personnel, a lot of different things. You know, you're excited about having that opportunity. We're really excited about an opportunity to play a team with a history and like that, and you know, you get to prove yourself and measure yourself against a great program.
The Metamora Redbirds are a playoff team no one's talking about, but Metamora ended the year with 5 straight wins, so they have a lot of momentum as they host a very athletic Decatur MacArthur team Saturday at 1 at Malone Field.
You know, they're big, they're fast, they are very athletic. You know, they have some guys that are being recruited or going to some big programs, and so you know, we'll have our hands full, that's for sure, but that's how it should be come playoff time.
The Dunlap Eagles are the opposite of Metamora. They head into the playoffs with a 3-game losing streak, still at 6-3. Dunlap feels they have a great shot tomorrow against Blue Island Eisenhower. To small school football now, where Bloomington Central Catholic has 9 wins in a row of momentum. The Saints are in their 99th year of football, and for just the 4th time, they're a perfect 9-0. They also feel like they're one of the state favorites in Class 2A. They open the playoffs under the Saturday Night Lights, hosting Mendon Unity.
You know, special group. To put together a 9-0 season with the league that we play in. I think you know, winning a football game's hard, and to win 9 of them in our league is pretty impressive. So don't want to take anything away from the kids, but now we're kind of have a new mindset where it's win or go home.
A Saints win Saturday night, and Bloomington Central Catholic could host Farmington in round 2. Farmington wrapped up the Lincoln Trail Prairie Land Conference title with a win last week over Knoxville. Another great game for their quarterback Lane Wheelwright. Farmington hosts Bismarck Henning Saturday at 3. Again, a Farmington win, and they would play the winner of that Bloomington Central Catholic Mendon Unity game in round 2. Also 9-0, also a Class 2A state favorite, the Tri-Valley Vikings. The Vikings, though, feel they got a really tough draw, beginning with the game against El Paso Gridley, a team that beat Tri-Valley last year and led the Vikings at halftime this season.
Our bracket is really rough, and I would say EPG was probably the most talented team we faced this year. They gave us all we could handle, and so yeah, it's not a great draw for us. So
expecting another good matchup. I mean, they're a 6-3 team, but they're a lot better than that, and we're just out here to get better every single day. We know that their quarterback is a good athlete, and it's going to be a tough game.
And now to high school soccer. Congratulations to Peoria Christian and Normal U High. They are Class 1A sectional champs. The 2A sectional titles coming up Saturday. It'll be Dunlap taking on Peoria Notre Dame. Dunlap, the Middle Illini champion, won a wild game against Washington. Nick Lansford had the game-winning goal, and here a beautiful assist head to Samuel Ott for a goal. Dunlap winning that game 3-2. Dunlap advances to play Peoria Notre Dame. The Irish winning their game behind a hat trick by their junior standout, Caden Hudson. Peoria Notre Dame and Dunlap will kick off at 11 a.m. Saturday at Peoria Stadium.